Hey guys, Deja Vu here and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a look at the war where Crunch Time took on Nova, and that clan name might sound a little bit familiar to you. That's because Nova are the Clash of Clans world champions, so they are probably the best clan in the game. If you guys can just take a look up on the screen, they did end up pulling a perfect war on Crunch Time, 60-75, 100% destruction. So I'm going to be showing you in today's video what attack strategy they used to get this perfect war, and you guys are going to be really surprised because I can tell you it is not anything you expect. These guys, they are insane attackers. I've never seen anything like it. And the strategy we're going to be taking a look at is SUI LaLo in the bat spells. I know, guys, that just sounds insane. Before today's war, I've never seen that done before. Comment down below and let me know if you've been seeing like that attack strategy around. I don't think I've seen any other YouTubers do a video on it, so I don't know, maybe Nova is making the new meta. It's so strong, and the reason why it's so strong is because we're seeing so many single infernos, which, you know, single infernos are weak against loons, and we all know they are super weak against bats. So if you can get the SUI value, you can send in the LaLo and the bats will just wreck the backside of the base. So I don't know, guys, maybe this is going to be the new #1 strategy at Town Hall 13. So let's go ahead and get right into the replays, and let's see if we can break this strategy down and make it like as simple as possible so you guys can go in your own clans and just wreck some bases. So the first replay is coming from base number 1 against Bearded Roman, and let me just start off by giving a big thanks to the guys over in Crunch Time for being good sports and basically just letting me burn their bases because this was only a friendly war. Alright, so let's go ahead and play this and let's see what the strategy actually is. So it looks like he's coming in with 30 loons, 1 giant, 1 wizard, 7 minions, 3 lava hounds, 1 ice golem. Always bring an ice golem when you're using the SUI just to help your heroes get a little bit more value. Looks like he's gonna end up using the battle blimp. We're gonna have to see. I don't really remember, honestly. And then he has 2 free spells, 1 poison, 2 haste, 6 bats, and 1 rage. So this army might change a little bit depending on the base. You just have to have some base identification. Definitely that's the main thing. What you're looking for, like, when deciding to go with the bats with the LaLo, is first you're looking for single infernos, because single infernos basically are useless against the bat spells. And then you're also just looking for areas where you can take out splash with your heroes, or, you know, freeze like a wizard tower inferno wherever you can get the bat value. That is the first thing you want to look for, because obviously you don't want to use bat spells if there's nowhere you can get the value. So let's go ahead and play it, and we'll kind of break it down as he goes, like little by little, and I'll try to explain what he's doing and why he's thinking the way he's thinking. So going with a wizard over on the lab, you want to make the funnel, you want to make sure your SUI goes like where you want. Looks like he's going to try to SUI that single inferno. Basically the main focus when doing a SUI with your LaLo is like you want to get pathing down for your LaLo. So the SUI has to get some good pathing. You want to get down some key defenses. I mean, maybe like a scatter, an air defense, inferno if you can, but it's not always necessary. Like I said, it depends on the base. Okay, so queen going in. I think he did want to get that single inferno. I think he doesn't actually get it down though. I'm not sure if I'm sure he wanted to get it. He doesn't get the single though, and you can see his queen hardly got any value at all. So I mean, it just shows you don't need to get that much value with the SUI. You just need to make sure you have the pathing, and you can still wreck bases. So just take a look at the base and see, and you got to kind of judge how much value you can get. And the best way to practice is just do friendly challenges, and you'll start to learn like how much your heroes can handle and like how much they could take out. That's like the best advice I can give you guys. Okay, so king moving in. Looks like he's going to start the LaLo from the top end, and watch the way he deploys his loons. When you're putting down your loons for LaLo, you don't just like send all your loons in and hope for the best. You want to put them down, like you want to do it smart. So if there's some defenses along the edge, let me go ahead and bring up the drawing tools actually. Give me 1 sec. Alright, so see how he's putting down the loons? Like he has some going here, some going here, some going here, some going here, some going here. And the goal of putting them down like that is so they'll come together and they'll basically clump together like in the middle somewhere, and then they'll just start one-shotting those defenses. You need to have good timing, and again, the best way to get your timing down is just to keep doing friendly challenge after friendly challenge. And same with the SUI hero part, you'll eventually learn like the timing and how long it takes to get down like each defense and stuff like that. So look, the loons are moving in, putting in the battle blimp, so he's gonna want to take out that town hall. The blimp helps take out that town hall, so the loons don't have to worry about it. He probably could have sent the blimp in like a little bit sooner. So loons moving in, gonna get that town hall down pretty easy. I mean, there's just a big group of loons. Like I said, they start to clump together and they're just gonna start one-shotting defenses. All right, so this is where the interesting part comes in. Look how he deploys the bat spells, and this is how the bats just meet up with the loons, and the base just gets absolutely destroyed. And in this situation, he's going with a bat bomb. Remember, guys, you can either do a bat bomb or a bat wave. A bat wave is where you start on the outside of the base and the bats come together. A bat bomb is like where he's doing it, where you just drop it on top of the defenses. And the reason he's doing it like a bat bomb right here is because you can see the wizard towers over here, and there's no defenses behind them. So if he drops the bats, they're gonna go over here, and they're just gonna go right where he wants. It ain't like they're gonna split and go like behind or anything like that. So in this situation, a bat bomb, honestly a bat wave would have worked. I don't think that really would have made a difference. So bats coming in, freezes the wizard tower, and you can see there's not really any splash damage left. I mean, we got that single inferno. Now see, guys, if that was a multi inferno, then this strategy wouldn't have worked, because you don't even need a free spell for those single infernos. The bats will just take them out so easy. And then you can see he also has a ice golem in the CC, which isn't an issue. So especially if you're not even doing a fresh hit and you know what's in the clan castle, sometimes you don't even need a poison and you can bring an extra freeze for the bats. It just really depends. And look at this, guys, the base is wrecked. I mean, he has some storages left. Still has the RC up. I mean, it doesn't really matter though. The loons were able just to get right by the heroes. They just snuck their way right by. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. There's just some storages left, guys. I don't know, I love this strategy. I think it's like really strong, and not only that, but it looks really fun to use. I'm definitely going to be training this up and trying it out in some friendly challenges. Guys, I want you to try it out. Also, comment down below, and I want you to tell me, what do you think of this strategy? So we're going to go ahead and take a look at a few more replays so we can go ahead and get the hang of it. All right, so the next replay is coming from Hold My Beer on base number 10. Let's go ahead and see how he gets it done. And guys, you're going to start seeing a pattern on how they're doing this strategy, and I hope it clicks with you guys. And honestly, the more I watch them do these attacks, it honestly doesn't even look that difficult. But I mean, I know they're Nova and they're one of the best clans in the world, so they definitely are making it look really, really easy. So again, coming in with the ice golem, like I said, always use that ice golem when doing the SUI. Again, 6 bats. I mean, kind of the same army. So I would say this is the copy and paste army with just like a little, maybe some of the little things changing depending on the base, like the funnel, the cleanup, stuff like that. So putting the ice golem down in front of the heroes, King going in, and again, you're gonna see the heroes don't even get that much value. Honestly, with this strategy, the main thing I think they're going for with the SUI part is pathing. I think that's the most important thing, like maybe getting down an air defense. Like I said, if you can get down a scatter shot, then that would be super, super helpful, but you don't have to. If you can get down an air defense and get down the pathing, then that is enough. So King Queen going in, gonna lock onto that single. The Queen's not gonna make it that long. The Queen and the single, they don't get along. If they get near each other, they're going to end up fighting, and the Queen is going to lose, I can tell you that much. So King still has some health left. King moving in. Ooh, King goes inside the base. That's pretty cool. He does end up pulling the CC. We got a witch CC. Witch CC is definitely the most annoying CC for this base. Puts down a few loons just to distract that single. I'm not really sure why. Loons moving in. Puts down the lava hound. And again, he's going to be using the battle blimp. And just like the last base, it's kind of like a center town hall. So what he's doing, it seems like, is phase 1 is the SUI part. So he's sending the SUI in, he's getting the pathing down, okay? So let me go ahead and draw this. Let me make it a little bit easier. Okay, so let's break this down in the phases to make it like a little bit simpler. So phase 1, let's say, is the SUI part. And like I said, what we're looking for with the SUI is the pathing. So he puts the SUI in over here, and the SUI took all this out, okay? All right, that's good. All right, and then phase 2 is going to be the LaLo part. So let's kind of look at the base and let's see where the pathing is. Okay, so the LaLo can basically come around like this, and he has like a nice narrow path. If the LaLo comes in and they just fly around this way, and they're going to ignore this single inferno because it's kind of like in a section by itself. So the LaLo's going to go that way, and then let's say phase 3 is going to be the battle blimp. So you're going to put your battle blimp down, and you already have the warden with your loons. So when you put the battle blimp down, you want to put the battle blimp to where it could fly in the same path where your LaLo is flying, because all the mines are already cleared out, and where your Grand Warden is, because you can hit the Grand Warden ability with the blimp. So you're getting double value. You're using the warden on your loons, and it's also catching your battle blimp just to make sure your battle blimp will make it all the way to the town hall, so you can make sure you pick up that 2-star. You don't want to end up with a 1-star, and that's another reason why I like this strategy so much, because with the battle blimp, you're pretty much always going to be a safe 2-star, because the blimp will make it there. Okay, so that's going to be phase 3, and then phase 4 is where we bring in the bats. So if the loons are going to fly around this way, we can go ahead and bring the bats in right here, and the bats are going to be able to, let me go and delete this so you can see. Alright guys, so remember, like I said in the beginning of the video, you want to look for a base that has 1 single infernos, and 2 somewhere where you can freeze and get good freeze value. So we have a scatter shot and a single inferno right here, so we can drop the bats in. We can use 1 free spell to freeze that, and that's some great value. And the bats are going to come along this side and just sweep the whole bottom right side, and that's just a ton of value. I mean, I hope you guys are kind of understanding what I'm saying, and I'm breaking it down, because I mean it is pretty simple when you get the hang of it. I mean, now executing it, that's the hard part. So let's go ahead and play it, and let's see how the rest rolls out. So loons moving in, blimp going in, had that beautiful warden ability, so the blimp is definitely going to make it. And you can see the loons are flying along that path that we drew, and now the bats are coming in with the bat bomb. Again, bat bomb is definitely good in this situation because you can get the single and the scatter really quick. And actually, he's not even using a free spell. Instead of using a free spell, he's actually raging up the bats. That's really cool. I've never seen that done before against a scatter shot. He raged up the bats, and they were just able to take out that scatter shot and that single inferno. That is a 200 IQ move. I don't know how these guys come up with these plans. It's crazy to watch. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this. It's insane. It's all about base identification. So again, all we have left is those storages. It seems like with this strategy, you need to be really careful about time fails, because we always have a lot of storages up at the end. I think that's why he brought that super goblin. Let's go ahead and speed it up. CC is not even a problem. Pull the CC out to the side. Look at those bats go. Remember, guys, bats are really slow at taking out storages, so you just got to be really careful. You don't want to do this awesome attack and then end up having a time fail. That would absolutely suck. Ooh, ends up in the tornado trap. So the tornado trap wasn't even activated. That's pretty OP. And there you go, guys. A triple SUI LaLo bats. Insane. All right, so let's go and take a look at one more replay. All right, guys, so last but not least, coming in on Friendzone, let's go ahead and see how they take him out. Okay, so in this situation, he's actually not even using an ice golem for the SUI, so this must not have been a fresh hit. He must have already knew where the traps were, and he must have been really confident. Okay, so in this one, he's going with the RC with the giant, putting that giant in front of the RC just so she can get some more value. And let's see, the RC should be able to get that air defense, but she is going to step up into that single inferno, so she's not going to get that. She isn't going to get that much, but I mean, we're starting to see a pattern here. It isn't like he wants to get like so much with the SUI, because honestly, in my opinion, he wasn't even getting that much value in the last few attacks with the SUI part. I mean, like I keep saying, pathing is the main goal in this situation. Okay, so king and queen moving in. Oh, he's using, okay, so he is using a giant instead of an ice golem, which I mean is fine because there's not really that many defenses over there. All we have is the cannon, the archer tower. There's not that much. So let's see how much value the SUI is going to get. King going in. They both still have their abilities. In this base, we have a like a town hall that isn't in the center. The last two bases, the town hall was in the center, so I'm definitely interested to see how they're gonna get this one done. King moving up, still has the queen ability. He should get out of the last two attacks, the SUI is definitely getting a little bit more value. Let's see, is he gonna be able to get that inferno? I don't know, that's single. It's gonna be close. Pops the queen ability. Is she gonna get it? I don't even know if she gets it. Let's see. Does get the eagle. Wow, that is crazy. Got the eagle. Is she gonna get the single? No, she does not get the single, but it doesn't matter. She got down the eagle. That is some huge value. So if you can get some good value with the SUI, then that is a plus. But even if you can't get something like the eagle down, you can still use this strategy, as we saw in the last 2 attacks. Okay, so loons moving in again. Look how he deploys the loons with, like, usually you put like 4 to 5 for each defense, and then, like I said, they'll take out that defense, and then you want them to bunch together. So loons moving in. Let's see, should what's his plan here? I guess he's gonna blimp the town hall, it looks like, and maybe he wants to start the bats from this side over here. I wonder how he's gonna, because we got a wizard tower over here. How's he gonna deal with the wizard tower? And okay, so putting the blimp into the town hall. So guys, even with that nerf where the Yetis, oh no, he wasn't using Yetis. What was he using? Super Goblins? Okay, so Super Goblins in the Town Hall, because remember, Yetis were the way to go, but Yeti might actually do less damage on the Town Hall now. So if you can get Super Goblins into the Town Hall compartment, then you're automatically going to get the Town Hall down, but you just want to make sure that your blimp will actually get where you need it to go. Okay, so starting the bats down. And again, just like the last attacker, we're starting to see a pattern here, using a rage with the bats. I'm definitely going to have to experiment with that. Putting the rage down, putting the bats down, and that just makes the bats go so much faster. Takes out the scatter, takes out the inferno, gets the wizard tower down without a problem. Super fast. Guys, I'm definitely going to be experimenting with this strategy. It looks so much fun to use. And again, another triple. Guys, oh my god, he's going to swag. He could have swagged the warden ability. I don't even think he needed to use the warden ability. That is insane. I don't believe it. Oh, guys, this is so crazy. Nova is so good. I cannot believe how good these guys are. I mean, they are the world champions. It's so cool to watch them do their thing. And I mean, this was a great war. Not only did Nova have some great attacks, but Crunch Time definitely held their own and definitely had some OP attacks. So I'm sure you guys will be seeing more from this war, but for now, that's going to be it for today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you did make it this far into the video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.